The circumference of a circle C varies directly as the radius R, and C equals 7 pi feet when R equals 3.5 feet. Find R when C equals 4.5 pi feet. So first we're going to have to figure out K, the constant of variation here. So circumference initially was 7 pi. Okay. And we got K times the radius. The radius was 3.5. So if we divide that by 3.5, 7 divided by 3.5 is 2, so we have 2 pi equals K. So if we were to write that, then we'd have C equals 2 pi times the radius, right? We've changed out the K for the K in the formula. Now, that hopefully looks familiar because you probably did it a million times in geometry last year. C equals 2 pi times the radius. Now, if we substitute in 4.5 for the circumference here, 4.5 pi equals 2 times pi times the radius. We're going to go ahead and divide that by 2 pi. Let me scoot down a little bit. I don't want to wreck my knees just in case I can still go pro in major leagues. Now the pi's will cancel out, so 4.5 divided by 2 is 2.25 for our radius. And what are we talking about? What's our unit of measure here? Feet. So we'll say 2.25 feet. So another way you can do it is with a proportion, which is the way I prefer to solve these kind of problems. So you just have to be consistent with how you set it up. So the first one, the circumference was 7 pi, as the radius was 3.5 feet. Now the other one, the circumference was 4.5 pi, and we didn't know the radius, so you could put an x there for our unknown, and then you just cross multiply. So you have 7 pi times x, which would be 7 pi x equals 3.5 times 4.5 pi. 3.5 times 4.5 is 15.75 pi. And then you're solving for x, so you'd have to divide both sides by 7 pi. The pi's will cancel, and 15.75 divided by 7 gets you 2.25 feet that way. So choose your own adventure. I personally like the proportion way. Just make sure if you're doing circumference over radius, the other one you do circumference over radius. The perimeter P of a regular dodecagon varies directly as the side lengths S, and P perimeter is 18 inches when S is 1.5. Find S when the perimeter is 75. So let's set this up with a proportion. The first one, the perimeter is 18 inches. I'll just label that with a P real quick so we remember. And that was when the side was 1.5 inches. So we did perimeter over the side. So the other one says the perimeter is 75 inches. Perimeter goes up top, and then the side we're looking for is X inches. So then if we were to cross multiply that one, we'd have 18x equals 1.5 times 75 is 112.5. We'll divide that by 18, and then we're done. I might run out of time here. 6.25 inches. Sweet. Yeah.